guys and welcome. It's me, Jessica from Domicile 37. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please do so that you can be notified whenever I do post. Today I am going to be sharing with y'all my one-room challenge kitchen makeover. Originally when I planned this project, I wanted to kind of spruce up my whole kitchen, including the breakfast area and the hallway. But I had to scale back due to it being so stressful. So I'm only going to reveal to you my breakfast area and my hallway. So let's start from the beginning. Last fall, or late fall, our kitchen sink stopped working and we were going to be hosting family members for Christmas, and I thought, you know what, Jessica? Let's just tear the kitchen up. Let's take the tile off the countertop, let's take the tile off the backsplash, and let's just make it happen. Never again will I do that around the holidays because it was so stressful. I ended up taking all of the tile off the countertops. It came off pretty easily. I used my HomeRite steamer to scrape off any other residue that was on there afterwards, any adhesives and stuff like that. And then I DIY'd concrete countertops right on top of our laminate. I would have loved to keep the white laminate that is underneath the concrete countertops. However, I had white laminate and like 3 or 4 different other wooden laminates, and it just wasn't working. So I decided to just DIY concrete over it. I originally wanted black concrete, but you know, I have black floors and those get dirty all the time. So I thought, you know what, let me just stick to the gray concrete, make it, you know, like look as organic and natural as possible. And so that's what I did. And then after I completed the concrete countertops, the mister and I both like, you know, subway tiles. So I thought, you know what, let's just do a subway tile application using these clay tiles because, you know what, it's classic and it looks good, you know, it's trendy. It's made by hand, so there's obviously grooves and other imperfections in it which make it even more special. After I installed the tile work, I ended up covering our toe kicks using baseboard. I finished that all in December, and then I wasn't going to jump in and participate in the one-room challenge. However, I needed the motivation to get my kitchen done, so I ended up participating in it, and I was so thankful that Mach Interiors decided to come on board with me, and he believed in my vision, and he sponsored my paint, which came from Farrow and Ball. On one side of my kitchen I have green smoke, and on the other side is clunch. Both of these are Farrow and Ball colors. The green smoke is literally what the name of it is. Green smoke, very muddy, earthy, moody. It's all of that. It is so gorgeous. And then on the neutral side of things, the color clunch was one of those colors that I was hesitant to even use because at first it's more yellow, and then after it cures a bit, it kind of turns into like this milky, very whitewashed cappuccino color. It's very creamy and milky and just, oh my goodness, it's just so gorgeous. I think out of the two colors, it might be, I like both the green smoke and this, but since it was a surprise to me, I think that I appreciate it more. Whereas the green smoke, I kind of, when I painted it, yeah, it was a little bit different in, you know, color tones, but you already kind of knew what you were going to expect with it, you know what I mean? So I really like how the colors complement each other. They look perfect together, and I'm just so happy that I was able to collaborate with Mach Interiors, and that, you know, I had the opportunity to use Farrow and Ball paint. For the hardware on the cabinetry, I went with Liberty Hardware. they sponsored my cabinetry pulls. I ended up choosing a burnished antique brass finish on the pulls and on the knobs. I just went with those regular cheapo wooden knobs, and I just painted them to match the cabinets. I felt like there was so much going on between the paneling and the glass and the little detail on the cabinets that I just didn't want to take away from that. So I ended up using those wooden knobs to kind of like give the illusion of anything on there. We know the knobs are on there, but in terms of finish, it doesn't pop out like the other types of finishes in the space, and I really appreciate that. I really like that. I do have some brass accents in my space. Nostalgic Warehouse was kind enough to send me some brass switch plates and outlet covers, and guys, you know, I wasn't a believer in changing the switch covers. It wasn't something that crossed my mind until I started putting in my order for my other hardware in my space, and I was just like, let me just see how it looks. Maybe it'll look good, you know? And guys, when you switch out your switch plates and outlet covers, it definitely completes the project. Nostalgic Warehouse also sent me doorknobs. If you don't know who they are a vintage reproduction doorknob company. They do interior sets, exterior sets, and they are fantastic. They are beautiful. It's well made. It's heavy. It's like solid. Easy to install. They have easy instructions to follow, and they just look pretty. They are visually beautiful, and they match the rest of the hardware or doorknobs in my house. So I'm so happy that they partnered with me. Oh, they also provided me with hooks for my coat rack, which I will link to. I DIY'd a hanging coat rack. I received a bench from Lamps Plus that was originally supposed to go in the breakfast area, but we meaning everyone in my family, because normally when I say we, I honestly really mean me, because I'm the one working on the projects. But in this case, we all thought that the bench looked better inside of the hallway versus in the kitchen. It's just a little bit too fancy for in here. The light fixture. The light fixture. Everyone loves the light fixture. It used to be orange and green, colors that I don't normally use, and I had a vision for it. My husband wasn't on board. He didn't really like the fixture, but I really liked it. I'm so happy I held on to it. I cleaned it up, I spray painted it, and I added gold leaf to give it a more soulful, worn, aged look. Yeah, if you want to see more home decor and DIY from yours truly, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Ciao!